In this part we continue the work. We continue working on this cardigan. Now I show you how to join motifs together in the sleeve. I have done the main swatch. As you can see, I have already done the first sleeve. The sleeve consists of 3 motifs. This is the first one. I join it to the front side. This is the half that was joined to the bottom motif. Then I work it on the current motif. In this case, with this motif I'm going to work in the last time. Now I turn the work. Then I show you how to join the motif in the back side. Firstly, I am working with the side motif. After that, I work it with the half of the bottom motif and complete the current motif. Then I show you how to join 2 bottom motifs. Here how the motif looks like. Now let's look the part where I'm working. This is my current motif. I didn't finish it. I'm going to work with this side. After that, I'm working with the half of the bottom motif. You should join to the first side by yourself. I have done the first side. I work it in the same way as I showed you before. And now, this is the square of the main swatch. Now I'm going to work with this half. Let's count from the corner. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and the 5th joining point. In total it should be 5 joining points. I mark this chain space. For the joining, turn the work. Take their backs together. Let's begin the work. Let's join 1, 2, 3, 4. Our joining has 5 points, as I said before. Let's begin the work. Chain of 3. Make single crochet into the chain space. Chain of 3. Make single crochet into the chain space. Chain of 3. And single crochet. 3 chains. And make the single crochet. Chain of 3. Make single crochet. Chain of 3. And single crochet. Then chain of 3. Let's make the last joining point. Make single crochet. Chain of 3. Make single crochet. Let's look what we have. As you remember, we began from this corner and we finish here. Then I continue working without joining. I will begin and you will continue by yourself. Make a chain of 7. And single crochet. Continue chain of 7. And single crochet into the chain space. Chain of 7. Three double crochet into the chain space. Chain of 11. Three double crochet into the chain space. Let's stop and look. You should continue by yourself till the end of this row. I have done the last round of the square. Let's repeat again. Firstly, I join it to the side motif, and in this case I join it to the half motif. As you remember, this is the square that is located in the front side. Then I'm going to work with back side. Let's do it. I turn the work. You need to do one more square motif. I didn't finish this motif. I began the last round. And now, while making the last round, I show you how to join to the another two motifs. This is the bottom motif in the back side. Firstly, I'm going to work with this half, and the second half will be joined to the another motif. Then you should work with the second side of the third motif. I take their backs together. I'm beginning from the corner. One, two, three, 4, 5. Insert the hook into the sixth one. Make single crochet. Make 3 double crochet into the chain space. One, 2, 3. Then chain of 3. Make single crochet. Chain of 3. Make single crochet. Make a chain of 3. Make single crochet into the next chain space. Chain of 3. Make single crochet. Chain of 3. Make single crochet into the next chain space. chain of 3, then make single crochet, chain of 3. Let's stop and look. We have done the first half. Next time I'm going to work with the second half. I'm working with this chain space. We continue the work. Make single crochet into this chain space, then chain of 3, continue the work, make single crochet, then chain of 3, now I'm working with side square. Continue working with the next chain space, make single crochet, chain of 3, 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 single crochet, continue chain of 3, work with pattern, make 3 double crochet into the next chain space, chain of 5 for the chain space, insert the hook into the chain stitch, make single crochet, chain of 5, make 3 double crochet into the next chain space, pull up the working loop. Let's stop and look. We have done 2 sides. I finished at this point. Pull up the working loop. At this point, I join it to the motif that is located in the front side, and I continue to work it with side square. Then you should continue working with the third side, with the second side, and you should complete the current motif by yourself. I have done joining and the current motif, and let's look at our square. I remind you that we begin from this side. I join it to the motif that is located on the front side. Then we continued working with the side motif, and at this point I join it to the motif that is located in the back side. To complete the joining, we need to attach the last motif to another 2 I began the last round of the square. Firstly, I'm going to attach to this motif that is located in the bottom. It will be the first half, and the second half will be attached to the motif that is located in the front side. Let's look again. This is our square. This is the square that is located in the back side. Then I work it with last round of the square, turn the work to the front side, and work with the square that is located in the front side. You should make this by yourself. I have done the joining, all squares in the sleeve. Here how the sleeve looks like. I remind you, we have worked with 3 squares. If you would like to have longer sleeve, you should make more squares and join them together. We continue the work. Now I show you how to make trim for the neckline. This is the back side of the model. I'm beginning from the corner. I insert the hook into this chain space. Take the working yarn, pull it through. Make a chain of 4. Make 3 double crochet into the next chain space. 1, 2, 3. Then chain of 3. Make 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Then chain of 3. Make 3 double crochet into the next chain space. 1, 2, 3. Make chain of 3 and 3 double crochet into the next chain space. Then you should continue working with each chain space. I'm about to complete the first round of the trim in the neckline. This is the corner. I'm working with this chain space. Make 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Chain of 3. Insert the hook into this chain space, make single crochet. I have done the first round of the trim. Continue working with the second round. Chain of 3 to bring up the yarn. Make single crochet into the middle stitch of these 3. Chain. Turn the work. make 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, then chain of 3, then 3 double crochet into the next chain space, three chains for the chain space, 3 double crochet into the next chain space, and so on. I'm about to complete the second round of the trim. Make 3 double crochet into the first chain space, 1, 2, 3, chain, make single crochet into the middle stitch of these 3. The second round is done. This is the back side of the work. Begin the third round of the neckline. Chain 3 to bring up the yarn. Make single crochet into the chain space. Turn the work. Chain of 3. Make 3 double crochet into the chain space. 3 chains and 3 double crochet into the next chain space. So continue working in this way till the end of this round. I'm about to complete round 3. I did 3 chains. Now insert the hook into the next chain space, make single crochet. Let's stop and look what we have. You should make as many rows or rounds as you need. The pattern will be the same. I remind you, this is the back side of the model. I have done trim. You can see I did more rounds, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds. A number of rounds you determine by yourself. Now I turn the work. I take my sleeve. As you remember, we have joined 3 motifs together in round. 2 are in the bottom and 1 on the top. Let's measure our sleeve. The width is 26 centimeters. If it's okay for you, you could stop at this point. If it's not normal for you, if it's okay for you, you can make more squares and join them together in the sleeve. I did differently. Let's look at the opposite side. As you can see, in this case I used trim pattern. After I did the joining, I began making this pattern. This is the first rows of the trim. It was just chains and single crochet. After this, I was working with pattern. Now I show you how to make this sleeve. Let's begin the work. We will begin from the chains and single crochet. Take the working yarn, pull it through, make a chain of 5 for the chain space, and single crochet, chain of 5 for the chain space, and make single crochet, chain of 5, and single crochet into the next chain space, 5 chains for the chain space, and single crochet into the next chain space, chain of 5, and single crochet, chain of 5, and single crochet, chain of 5, and single crochet. So continue working in this way till the end of this round. Chain of 5 and single crochet. I have done trim for the first side of the square. This is the point where we join it, 2 squares together. Make chain of 5, make single crochet. So continue working in this way till the end of this round. I'm about to complete the first round. Instead of last chain space, make 1, 2 chains, make double crochet into the first chain stitch. Round is done. Begin the second round. Chain to bring up the yarn, then chain of 4 and single crochet into the chain space, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and single crochet, chain of 4 and single crochet. So continue working in this way till the end of this round. In this case, I did 4 chains and single crochet, and as you remember, in the previous row I did 5 sheets and single crochet. In this case, I'm going to decrease chain space in each row. I'm about to complete the second round. Instead of 4 chain space, make a chain and double crochet into the chain stitch at the beginning of this round. Round is done. Chain to bring up the yarn, then chain of 4 by pattern and single crochet, chain of 4 and single crochet, chain of 4 and single crochet. So continue working in this way till the end of this round. I'm about to complete this round. Make a chain of 4 and make slip stitch into the chain stitch at the beginning of this round. Make a slip stitch into the chain space, chain 3 to bring up the yarn, make 4 double crochet, 2, 3, 4. Well done. Then chain of 3. I skip this chain space, work into the next one, make double crochet. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then chain of 3. We skip the next chain space, work with the second one, make 4 double crochet. Chain of 3, make 5 double crochet into the next chain space. So continue working in this way till the end of this round. I'm about to complete this round. Make chain of 3, and make slip stitch into the third chain stitch in the beginning of this round. Let's begin the first round of the main pattern. Here how the pattern looks like. Let's begin the new round. Make a slip stitch into the chain stitch 1, make slip stitch into the stitch, then continue working with the next stitch, make slip stitch, and 3, 4, and 5. We have done 5 slip stitches. Let's begin the first round of the main pattern. Chain 3 to bring up the yarn, make 3 double crochet into the same chain space. Chain of 3, make 4 double crochet into the next chain space. Continue, chain of 3, make 4 double crochet, chain of 3, four double crochet, so continue working in this way till the end of this round. I'm about to complete the first round of the pattern. I did 3 chains and work a slip stitch into the chain stitch in the beginning of this round. Work was 4 slip stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4. we have done the transition. Begin the second round. Chain of 3, 3 double crochet into the chain space, then chain of 3, make 4 double crochet into the chain space, chain of 3, make 4 double crochet into the chain space. Let's stop. Then you should continue working as many rounds as you need. As you can see, I almost done the sleeve. I measure my sleeve. It is 15 centimeters. If you would like to have bigger sleeve, you need to do 4 chain space or 5 chain space. You should make row with 4 or 5 chain space more than I did in the video. I remind you, I did 5 chain space, then I did 4 chain space, 2 rows. Now I am working with front side of the model. Now I show you how to make a trim for this part. I begin from the corner, insert the hook into the chain space, take the working yarn, pull it through, chain 3 to bring up the yarn, make 2 double crochet into the same chain space, then chain of 3, make 3 double crochet into the next chain space, chain of 3, make 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, then chain of 3, make 3 double crochet. Then you should continue working with 3 chains and 3 double crochet into each chain space. Then you should continue working by yourself till the corner. After that I show you how to work with corner in this case. Now I am working with corner and the second side. I did 3 double crochet, make a chain of 5, make 3 double crochet into the same chain space, here what we have, chain of 3 and make 3 double crochet. Then you should continue working in this way with bottom part and the second half of the model in the front side. I'm about to complete the first row of the trim. Into the chain space that is located in the corner. Let's begin the next row. Chain 3 to bring up the yarn, turn the work, then chain of 2. Work into the chain space, make double crochet, 1, 2, 3, then chain of 3 and 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, chain of 3 and 3 double crochet, 1, 2 and 3. For this pattern I will use first and the second row, then I show you how to make the corner in the second row. As you can see, I did pattern till the corner. Now yarn over the hook, work into the chain space that is in the corner. Make double crochet, 1, 2, 3, chain of 5, make 3 double crochet into the same chain space, like this, chain of 3, make 3 double crochet, here what we have, here how the corner looks like. How many rows you need, you determine by yourself. As you can see, I continued the work. This is the half, and it is the bottom part. I have done 6 rows. The number of rows you determine by fitting. Now we need to do trim for the upper part. Begin the work from the corner, insert the hook into the chain space that is in the corner, insert the hook into the 3rd chain stitch of the chain space, take the working yarn, pull it through, make chain 3 to bring up the yarn, make 2 double crochet, then chain of 3, double crochet, then chain of 3, and 3 double crochet into the chain space, chain of 3, three double crochet, then chain of 3, then 3 double crochet, then chain of 3, so continue working in this way till the end of this row. I'm about to complete the first row of the trim in the upper part. This is the right side. I did 3 double crochet into the chain space. Now work with next square. Make a slip stitch. Row is done. Chain of 2 to bring up the yarn. Insert the hook into the middle stitch of these 3. Make a slip stitch. Chain of 2. Turn the work. This is the back side. Make 3 double crochet. Chain of 3. And 3 double crochet. Chain of 3 and 3 double crochet. In total it should be 4 rows. I have done 4 rows. Let's look at the left side. Here I did 4 rows as well. And begin the 5th row. In this case, while making the 5th round, I join it to the neckline. Turn the work to the back side. I did 3 double crochet and 3 chains. Then double crochet into the next chain space. Make 2 more double crochet. Then chain of 3. Make 3 double crochet. Then chain of 3. Then 3 double crochet. Chain of 3. 3 double crochet. Chain of 3. This is the back side of the model. I insert the hook into the chain space of the square, make double crochet 3 times. Then chain of 3. Make 3 double crochet. Chain of 3 and 3 double crochet. The number of rows you determine by yourself. As you can see, I have already done my sleeves. Here how the sleeves look like. Now let's make the trim for the sleeve. I did the transition. The transition is 4 slip stitches, chain 3 to bring up the yarn, 3 double crochet, chain of 11, make 4 double crochet into the next chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, chain of 3, make 4 double crochet, chain of 11, well done. Make 4 double crochet into the next chain space, chain of 3, make 4 double crochet, so continue working in this way till the end of this row. I'm about to complete the first row of the trim for the sleeve. I did 3 chains, insert the hook into the 3rd chain stitch, make a slip stitch. Make 4 slip stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well done. Chain 3 to bring up the yarn. Make 7 double crochet into the chain space. 4, 5, 6, 7. Then chain 3 for the picot. Work a slip stitch into 2 loops of the single crochet. The picot is ready. Make 8 double crochet. Well done. Chain of 3. Sorry, I'm working into the next chain space. Make 4 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make 8 double crochet. Chain 3 for the picot. Work a slip stitch into 2 loops of the single crochet. Make 8 double crochet into the same chain space. Well done. make 4 double crochet. So continue working in this way till the end of this row. Work with slip stitch into the 3rd chain stitch in the beginning of this round. The trim for the sleeve is ready. Also, you can make such trim for the bottom part of the model. Today we have learned how to make beautiful jacket cardigan made of squares. Don't miss our new video tutorials on our YouTube channel, and please visit our store. Thanks for watching.